Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up! I know he's your friend, but I don't care. You like to make your own way here, in your own...
This crazy idea that I will order pizza, and so if I do, I don't want it to go to waste. Who will eat pizza if I... Jennifer, yes? Harrison? If you had to be stuck in an elevator with either President Trump, Mike Pence, or Jeff Sessions, who would it be?
Does one of us have to come out alive?
If you piece together the troubling details Ricky Gervais alluded to regarding Ellen DeGeneres and her relationship with Diddy, it may reveal a sinister Hollywood secret. In essence, it is being suggested that Ellen may have forced young musicians, such as Justin Bieber, into Diddy's custody. The feds are reportedly investigating these allegations regarding Ellen, which may help to explain why she relocated to England a few weeks after Diddy was jailed in 2008, September of last year.
Well. Ellen DeGeneres, who left the U.S. due to Trump winning, allegedly, has now moved and bought a $3.1 million home that was recently flooded. So, not having the best of luck with moving. Gosh dang it. It's like karma.
It all began when an old video of Ricky Gervais saying something that essentially said Hollywood elites give young talents away like party favors reappeared. The timeline quickly seems strange when you consider how frequently Justin Bieber was promoted on Ellen's show as a teenager and then later spotted attending Diddy's parties.
No, it'll go from like 9:30 to like maybe 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And then, we have the top 2 floors of the hotel.
Mm-hmm. And then it will carry on there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then the after party.
Mm-hmm. No, I know about that.
According to current claims, Ellen was actively assisting Diddy by bringing up young celebrities like Justin at industry gatherings, serving as a go-between, and leveraging her reputation to entice and reassure them. Indeed, some internet sources are even drawing comparisons between Ghislaine Maxwell's treatment of Jeffrey Epstein and Ellen's purported role. Additionally, keep in mind that Ricky Gervais already informed us that the Hollywood elite is far more aware of Epstein than they would like to acknowledge. Although this may seem like a crazy assertion, the similarities individuals are making are beginning to gain traction. There are also many questions regarding what was actually happening behind the scenes when you consider Ellen's close relationship with Diddy. Did Ricky Gervais attempt to alert us to the connection between Ellen, Diddy, and Justin Bieber? And is Ellen truly about to be revealed for something sinister and unsettling? Let us dissect this.
From every background, but they all have one thing in common. They're all terrified of Ronan Farrow. He's coming for you. He's coming for you. Talking of all you it was a big year for our movies.
Let's begin by discussing how Ricky Gervais was attempting to warn us about these Hollywood celebrities and their alleged abuse of young victims. But everyone managed to make it into a joke. He would lob these small bombs whenever he sat down for an interview or took the stage at an awards presentation, giving the impression that the entertainment world was full of predators who enjoyed pretending to be morally superior.
Talking of all you perverts, it was a big year. It was a big year for paedophile movies. Surviving R. Kelly, Leaving Neverland, Two Popes. Shut up. Shut up. I don't care. Many talented people of colour were snubbed in major categories. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. The Hollywood foreign press are all very, very racist. So, 5th time. So, we were going to do an in memoriam this year, but when I saw the list of people that had died, it wasn't diverse enough. No. It was mostly white people, and I thought, nah, not on my watch. So, maybe next year. Let's see what happens.
During his Golden Globes monologue in 2020, Ricky also joked about Epstein, essentially criticizing the celebrities there for their former connections to Epstein. You could see how anxious they became, even though they all tried to laugh it off.
Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up! I know he's your friend, but I don't care. You had to make your own way here in your own plane, didn't you?
That is not all, though. Additionally, several videos of Ricky on The Ellen Show are circulating. Fans are now conjecturing that Ricky was giving away signals regarding Ellen's function as a recruiter and gatekeeper in the industry.
I have this crazy idea that I will order pizza. And so if I do, I don't want it to go to waste. Who will eat pizza if I... Jennifer, yes? Harrison?
Turning the Oscars into an everyone's invited dinner party with dinner.
Julia wants cheese. Who's your favorite movie star? They're here. Who do you want to talk to?
And then passing a very famous hat to pay the delivery guy.
What do you have, Harvey? 200? Sorry. Your stock just went up. You got some money out with pizza. You haven't been here. Is it because you really couldn't be here, or?
Guys,
I was giving blood at the orphanage. You know?
All right.
I mean, I'm running out of blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, look, after that video was shot, I discovered pizza. I said, right, I've got that on film. Right, let's eat. Let's eat now for the next 20 years.
Some individuals now believe that this is a significant reach because Ricky never made any direct accusations against Ellen. However, Ellen's well-established bond with Diddy is unquestionably not a reach. They were so close, in fact, that Ellen sent this message on Diddy's 47th birthday in 2016. Ellen was cuddling with a person who has now been charged of torturing innumerable victims. Some of them were reportedly as young as 9. Although Diddy's lawsuits are only now gaining attention, rumors of his unsettling actions date back to the 1990s. That someone like Ellen, who has been in the business for a very long time, has never heard a single rumor about what he was actually up to behind the scenes is sort of unbelievable. And ever since Diddy's legal troubles began, fans have been revisiting his earlier talks with Ellen in an attempt to find any red flags. You see, for years, Diddy was one of Ellen's favorite guests. Beginning with his initial appearance in November 2016, he appeared on her show 17 times.
Like, what time do you get up during the day?
I just woke up.
I believe it.
Maybe.
You did, right?
No, I'm definitely a nighttime person.
Like, what time do you stay up till?
I stay up till like maybe 6 in the morning. I'm back up at like 10:30, 11.
6 in the morning. What do you do every night till 6 in the morning? You don't go to clubs every night.
No, I mean, I make love a lot.
Diddy apparently knew Cassie was preparing to sue him by the time he appeared on Ellen's show for the last time in May 2022, just before he received his Lifetime Achievement Award from BET.
How many times I've been on this show?
I'm gonna guess 20. How many?
27 times. 27.
Wow. Wow.
I'm lying.
Oh.
It was only 17 times.
No, that's...
After you said the 20, I felt like I was losing, but 17 times! I've been on the show 17 times!
It feels like 20.
Looking back, it seemed like the warning flags were there the entire time. So let us look at a few more videos from Diddy's time on Ellen. For example, when Ellen asked Diddy who he would want to be trapped in an elevator with, suddenly, as if it were an inside joke, he exclaims, "Kevin Hart," without providing any context.
Someone you would want to be stuck in an elevator with.
Kevin Hart.
Okay. Me too.
Do you recall when Ellen was the target of a kinky or drinky game with Diddy and French Montana? Yes, that quickly became strange.
Women who talked baby talk in bed. Really?
That's not how you play the game.
Really? Really? Yeah. That's a turn on, somebody talking baby talk to you.
No, it's just talking.
Oh, no, baby talk.
Is in the garage. Is it a baby? You know, like baby stuff. Explain something to you. There's no rules in talking dirty. There's no rules in talking dirty. I don't want to be with a baby. That's not my thing. I want her to talk baby talk.
Additionally, a number of old videos of Ellen and Diddy making jokes about attending each other's parties are starting to surface. And now that everything is out, these clips are hitting in a completely different way.
Are you gonna be early for my party?
Yes, I am. No.
No.
You know I have to arrive fashionably late.
All right. Not too late, though.
Not too late?
Not too late, please.
How would you like me to?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But not too late. Because, you know, once you get there, the party really starts.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I promise I'm not gonna let you down on this big one.
All right.
However, it does not end there. As you recall, Diddy's indictment outlined how he used intravenous fluids to recuperate from those wild parties and even administered IVs to individuals he brought. When Diddy arrived late to Ellen's show in 2016, he informed her bluntly that he had to tear out an IV in the back because he had just returned from one of those crazy nights.
Little boy, Ellen, I love you. I know you didn't ask where I've just come from, but I just got off a plane. I'm on tour. I just did 5 nights in a row. I walked in with an IV.
I know. I walked back there and he's literally holding an IV. You just took that out yourself?
Yeah, let me get to the story real quick. I know it's your show and everything, but I walked out with an IV, and they said, thank you. They said that I would have to stay. I said, no, I have to go. I said I could pull that out myself. So I walk in, and I'm talking to Ellen. I have the IV, and then the blood is going down. I start to panic. I go into the bathroom, and I pulled it out myself, and I just made it here, and I love you.
I love you too. You even have time to tie your shoes.
Time to tie my shoe. Your people are incredible in the back. They're like, you'll be all right, but you have to go on stage right now. So I'm here. And I usually come color coordinated. So that was all to explain why I had a blue bandage on like that. And I wasn't color coordinated.
You look fantastic. You look really great. And I want to, first of all, can we talk about, you went to Beyonce's birthday party.
Yes.
Which I'm very jealous of. I don't know her, so I shouldn't have been invited. But let's show a picture of you at, was it like a 70s themed birthday party? Or was that just a look that you decided to go with that night?
It was a 70 themed Soul Train party, but this is me once on every first week of the month on a Friday night. That's my theme. You know, in life you have to keep things fresh, so.
Yeah, what are you holding there?
I'm holding my package.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to do it. So,
Hey. I just lost a lot of blood back.
You did.
I did.
Wait, do you want water or do you want a beverage? I have a glass for you too.
What do you want?
This is the tequila that you gave me with my name on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is DeLeon tequila. This is the next level. I think I need a shot right now. Here, let everything.
Come on, you were strong. You can do that.
You have to drink responsibly, so, you know, I'm a responsible person. You can't just be able to rip these caps off in the store and take a swig.
That's what they mean by drink responsibly. You can't rip the cap off at the store.
Yeah.
I think it's that
You can tell that I'm a responsible.
drive. Well, you're being driven. I know that. So that's fine.
Yes.
I don't have any ice. You want ice?
So I don't need ice.
Okay. All right.
Here's to you guys.
Here's.
Wow.
So no money on you.
It's just.
Oh, you do have money on you. Lord have mercy. Where are you going after this? It's all 20s. Where are you going after this? What are you doing?
You know we doing what we plan to do, girl.
That is not all, though. Additionally, there is that widely shared video in which Diddy publicly criticized Ellen for never attending his parties. There are now rumors that Ellen attended those after parties, not the ones that everyone saw, though.
Tell me about your birthday party. Am I invited?
Yes. Yes, you're definitely invited. I invite you to all my parties. You just haven't seen me show up.
No, well, is it on the East Coast?
Yes.
Well, that's why. Why don't you have one here on the West Coast? Because I work all the time.
Okay, well, maybe I have one at your house.
Where's that? Now, what time would your party start, let's say?
Like 9:30.
Really? That early?
Yeah.
I could make that.
Really?
But I could think of you of starting a party at like midnight. Like what time will it go till?
That's a different type of party.
Uh-huh.
No, it'll go from like 9:30 to like maybe 3 o'clock, 2, 3 o'clock. And then, you know, we have the top 2 floors of the hotel.
And then it will carry on there.
Yeah. No, I mean the after party.
No, I know about them.
Naturally, many wanted to know Ellen's thoughts on the accusations made against her cuddle partner, Diddy, after Cassie abandoned her lawsuit in November 2023. And Diddy began to be exposed for all those horrible things. However, Ellen continued to sidestep the inquiries, and in March 2024, shortly after Homeland Security conducted raids on Diddy's residences, Ellen was confronted by paparazzi who wanted to know everything. Her expression changed, and she became obviously anxious the moment Diddy's name was brought up.
Ellen, were you surprised by the allegations about P. Diddy? Did that surprise you about P. Diddy? Ellen, he's been on your show many times. Have you been to his parties?
However, it was only a few weeks after Diddy's arrest in November 2024 that news broke that Ellen was packing up and leaving the United States. Additionally, an individual close to Ellen claims that she has no plans to return at all. The rapper revealed on November 20th that Ellen and Portia had decided to migrate to rural England and quit the United States. Additionally, according to a source, Ellen sold her Montecito mansion and has no intention of ever returning to the United States. Furthermore, Ellen even darkened her hair brown, which is strange considering that for decades, her short blonde hair was her distinctive style. Why, therefore, would Ellen abruptly sever all connections with the U.S. and entirely revamp her appearance? Now, one person close to Ellen claims that Donald Trump's re-election was the primary driver for the decision. According to The Insider, Ellen and Portia were so disappointed by Trump's victory that they made the decision to leave the U.S. after the election, but this does not actually make sense, TMZ reported. First of all, Californians who are really wealthy, like Ellen, will not be affected by the choice of president. Moreover, Ellen has already survived one Trump administration without being fired. What is the reason behind her abrupt departure and packing? Many people believe that the timing is a bit too ideal. She used to talk about how much she liked cuddling Diddy, but now she is entirely silent about him. Let us just say that Ellen is not getting any leeway from the internet. However, things take a further negative turn at this point. People are claiming that Ellen was more than just Diddy's casual acquaintance. It is true that many celebrities have appeared on Ellen's show more than once, and Diddy is no exception, but there are rumors that their relationship was much deeper. There are even accusations that Ellen may have helped Diddy keep Justin Bieber close and under control. In fact, some individuals are saying Ellen was involved in nefarious activities behind the scenes, such as supposedly helping Diddy select people for his freak-off parties and obtain this. Now, if you have ever watched Justin's Ellen Show interviews, you have undoubtedly noticed how uneasy he appeared most of the time. There was always a strange feeling that he did not trust her or was afraid of saying something inappropriate. Additionally, there is that one film that keeps coming up in which Ellen displays Justin naked in paparazzi pictures and begins asking him strange, inappropriate questions. However, older Hollywood people have always felt free to act strange and spooky around Justin for some reason. Because of this, some are now beginning to speculate that Ellen may have been Diddy's equivalent of Ghislaine Maxwell, assisting in the recruitment of young people to such parties and possibly even attending them herself. In case you thought you had heard it all, there is also a conspiracy that has lately come to light regarding Ellen's alleged involvement with a covert Hollywood elite circle that preys on young people. Online admirers even remarked on how closely Ellen's set design resembles the Blue Stripe building on Jeffrey Epstein's private island. It is difficult not to question if Ellen and Diddy are involved in the same dubious activities given their tight friendship and their strange discussions about those after parties. Let us hear what you think about all of this, though. How do you feel about Ellen and Diddy being the subject of so many rumors and theories? Do you think Ellen is one of the elites in Hollywood Ricky Gervais warned us about? How do you feel about the rumors that Ellen may have assisted in getting young celebrities like Justin Bieber to attend Diddy's parties? Do not forget to leave a comment below and watch this following video.